Okay, Cancer. Now, so your current objective, what you are focused on in the month of September, we have the Ace of Swords, which is a beautiful card. Whenever you have an ace, it typically can talk about beginnings, new fresh starts, and new projects, new inspiration. It's a sword, so just on the surface, we always have to look at, you could be dealing with an air sign this month, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And it also relates to the rational mind, to language, to how you're speaking, how you're communicating, to your intelligence. So I feel like you are armed this month with a lot of positive energy in your mind. I feel that your thoughts are, really spot on. Your thinking processes. This is about you, saying positive affirmations to yourself. This is about you knowing that, believing in yourself, knowing that you can do it. This is also a card of recognition in the sense that people will notice you. People are going to notice that, you have that special something, you have that sparkle. What makes you different, that whatever you're doing, it's going to attract positive reactions from others. It could even, for some of you, be wealth and fame. So this is a very successful card. As you can see, you got a snowboarder here and they have really perfected their skills. They're confident, they're smart, they're kind of using all of their abilities to perfect this amazing jump. And it's also about having success, Cancer. I feel that you're wanting success in all areas of your life. And those main areas that are kind of depicted by this card is love and finances. Having success in love and finances is very important to you. And you're willing to do what it takes. You're willing to refine your skills. You're willing to work hard so that you can have victory and be triumphant over any difficulties that that come to you. So this guy that's making this huge jump, I mean, that's a challenge. That's an obstacle, but he's confident. He's confident in his logic, his reason, his mindset, that he can do what it takes and that he can overcome anything, any setbacks, any adversities that he has. So this is a very exciting energy. As you can see, there's a lot of action. It's exciting. And I feel that your mind is really on point this month. It's on target. You really have like a razor sharp intellect this month. And that's what's going to be most important. Okay, so very interesting. As far as what you've been valuing or identifying with, we have the Nine of Wands. And what this means is that, Cancer, you have had some challenges, because this is all about a setback. I mean, when you have the 9, this means that you have been through a lot. Okay, maybe in the last 9 months, which is interesting because September is the 9th month. Okay, weird. So maybe in the last 9 months of this year, you've had to overcome some challenges. You've needed a lot of courage. You've needed a lot of determination. And you've gained wisdom through this, though. Even though this was difficult and it's been testing and you've had a lot of maybe setbacks as you're pursuing your goals and dreams, you've learned that you have to be patient. You have to sometimes wait on the universe and divine timing. And you also have to reflect that you can't always just impulsively go for what you want or go for the next big thing, that you have to use wisdom. And so this does show that in the past, you might have been a little tired and worn out from these challenges, and that you have spent a lot of energy towards your goals and dreams. But through these challenges, it's really giving you time to pause. It's giving you time to reflect. And this is actually giving you more skills, more abilities. For some of you, it may have felt like, is success ever going to come? Like, is this ever going to happen? But what the universe is saying is that it's closer than you think. And that you've learned, Cancer, that you have this inner strength. You have these inner resources that maybe you did not ever think that you had to keep going. This card's all about perseverance. So I feel that, Cancer, you're resonating with people that have maybe gone through a challenge themselves, and maybe, they're not blind or, ignorant to adversity, in the sense that they know that things can be a challenge and that things aren't always just handed to you, that you have to overcome any adversities, obstacles, or challenges. There's a real strong feeling of perseverance here and making a final push and learning to call upon God, your inner reserves, and that you've learned that you will be successful. And I just feel that you've really gained a lot of valuable lessons that you're going to now pass on to others, as well as use for your own goals and dreams. And that's why I feel like, you know, this sense of optimism and faith and belief in oneself is something that you have gained through these challenges that you've gone through. So the possible distraction or a doubt that could creep up in the month of September, we have the Six of Pentacles. And what's really interesting is if you watched my Cancer extended August reading, the financial reading, this card came up. So I do not find that as a coincidence. So the Six of Pentacles is almost a sense of anxiety. And the anxiety is because these are about the things, Cancer, that you cannot control. And I feel like that's what you've been gleaning and gaining through all these trials and tribulations, is you're feeling more at ease when things aren't in your control. But there still might be a challenge in the month of September to kind of wait it out, and to know that if things are getting tight financially, or it doesn't even have to be financial, it could be, or if things are not manifesting as quickly as you had hoped or desired, to trust the process, to trust God. Because the Six of Pentacles is about money on the surface. It is an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And the key here is timing. And I feel like you've learned a lot about timing, but if there's been kind of a struggle where you're like, gosh, is this ever going to come through? You might still want to be tempted to question that, to be like, you know, you just might be feeling anxieties about when is this going to really come to pass. And the key here is that sometimes things just take time. It's about divine timing. It's about divine right order. And we can't make something happen when we want it to happen. We can put a lot of things in place, but then we have to let it go. And so this person here is just kind of like holding on. And so the advice here is just to do your best to soothe any anxieties, to soothe any fears, to use positive affirmations, you know, believing, praying, whatever you have to do to hang in there, to stay strong, because I do feel success is coming to you, Cancer. And whether that's love, relationship, finance, health, you know, it's just about persevering and staying focused and trusting the timing. Okay, so very interesting. The strategy or the path for you to take right now for the month of September, Cancer, is the King of Cups. And this is a beautiful energy because this is, you know, your energy. It's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this is about this person. Obviously, it's a masculine energy. It's a professional. But he's very in tune with his heart. He's very in tune with helping others. Yes, he's ambitious. Yes, he is, you know, desires to work hard and to gain respect, but he also is very caring. He's very loving. He's very sensitive to other people's needs. And so this can go obviously several ways. For some of you that are looking for a relationship, this is the type of person that would be good for you. Because it could be a man or it could be a woman. This person is full of love. They really, truly desire to be in a relationship. They really, truly desire to have a partner, but they also are professional. They also are about, you know, living their dream and making an impact, making a difference, and having a positive effect on society. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. And they blend those two energies in a beautiful way. This also could be, for some of you, it could be finding a mentor. If you're, you know, seeking to grow your business or looking to partner up with someone, this is a person that you can trust. This is a person that, you know, is going to help you make your goals and dreams come true, that they want to see you succeed. They're not just in it for their own personal gain, but they really care about others and they really want to see them be successful as well. This energy here, and it could just be for yourself, the energy for you, Cancer, to portray to others that maybe people need you to be this energy. They need you to be genuine, easygoing, a good partner, a good listener, someone that works hard, but that's also sensitive to other people's needs. So this is the path that is going to bring a lot of you fulfillment. And I feel like it's a very nice blend of the masculine and the feminine working well together to express themselves in their highest self. Okay, so as far as the attitude to have with yourself and others, we have the Five of Swords. So you could, some of you, honestly, you've got 2 air signs in your reading this month. So, you know, an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra you might be dealing with, but this is about being careful, Cancer, who you are working with. And I think that's why you have the King of Cups, where looking for someone or being that person that, you know, you can trust and someone that you know is working in your good interest. Because the Five of Swords is about having to kind of fight for what you believe in. And no matter what comes your way, you have to be willing to stand up, Cancer, for your dreams, for your vision, for your goal, for your beliefs. It's also about recognizing if there is someone that is not honest or has possibly a hidden agenda. It's really about using your logic and your reason, and also your intuition, to kind of pinpoint who's on your side, who's on your team. This is important for you this month. This is about just being careful and also operating and doing everything in a very ethical manner in all of your undertakings. Because, you know, as we know, success is not always a straight shot, and there could be a challenge. So this is about just being ready to speak your truth, to stand up for yourself, and to be aware of who is around you and who you are speaking to, and what their true motive is as far as your life. Are they really in it? Are they this King of Cups to help you and to partner with you and to help your dreams come true? Or do they have a hidden agenda? So there is going to be a need for a little bit of discernment this month, but I feel strongly that you're very sharp this month. There is a feeling of perseverance, fresh new beginnings, communication. So you are going to be talking to a lot of different people, and use your intuition. Don't act impulsively, you know, trust in divine timing, and you will be successful. So as far as the outcome, very interesting. We have the Temperance card, and the Temperance card is all about reflection. And so this is kind of you taking a step back, because there's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of activity going on for you in the month of September. And after you go through all this, you're going to need to kind of digest it and process it. And so I do feel that you're going to, you know, make new connections, continue new projects, but with that, you're going to learn even more about what moderation means to you. You're going to learn even more about patience, about diplomacy, how to connect and how to relate with other people. It's also about compromise. How can you find the middle ground? This is about you balancing your emotions, and you're going to kind of, you know, step back and say, hey, am I being too aggressive here? Am I being too extreme? Am I not being strong or assertive enough? It's also about you kind of making sure that you're not rushing into something without checking with your intuition. This is a very powerful healing energy, Cancer. So all these actions that are happening for you is going to be an awesome opportunity for you to kind of bring peace and harmony, not only to yourself, but also to these situations that you're encountering. So after all these experiences and activities you have, I feel that you're going to be taking in a period of reflection and taking it all in and seeing where you want to go from here. So overall, Cancer, I feel like September is going to be a great month for you. I feel that you have overcome so much. I feel that you've gained so much knowledge. You have so much to offer. So my only thought here is just to protect yourself. Make sure you're dealing with people that are on your level and that resonate with your frequency. And I think you're going to have a great month.